is Candice Marks. Trustees or PRO or PR officer is Alana Sampson, and she's assisted ably by Asha Stewart. Our assistant secretary is Carlin Jeffers. Our trustees who assist the executive along the journey are Patricia Hines, Pamela Batiste, and Nicole Noel. Ladies and ladies, this is your outgoing executive for 2020 into 2021. At this moment, I'll just like to ask our secretary to confirm the 2021 AGM minutes.
2020
AGM minutes.
And
you forgot Jacinta. Is the treasurer? Stacy is assistant treasurer.
I don't. Oh yeah. All right. Yes. Yes. Apologies. All right.
Afternoon. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Candice.
Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. So I'm just going to read the minutes of the 2020 AGM. Sorry. Held on 10th October 2020 via Zoom. Present were President Tammy Cato, Vice President Felicia Sylvester, Treasurer Jacinta Simanga, Assistant Treasurer Denise Lana Smith, Secretary Candice Marks, Assistant Secretary Melanie Shepard, and PRO Alana Sampson, Assistant PRO Chanel Lazama, and trustees Pamela Batiste, Patricia Hines, and another trustee, did we? Sorry. You, Nicole? Yeah, and Nicole.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot your name in my thing here. Wow.
Very good.
Okay. Sorry about that, Nicole. All right, so the AGM commenced at 5:15 p.m. The chairperson, Candice Marks, secretary, agenda item 1, the chair welcomed those present to the AGM and introduced them to the members of the executive. A prayer was AGM agenda 2. A prayer was said. I'm not sure who the prayer was said by. Agenda item 3, a report on the activities of the alumni for the past year was delivered by the president. Agenda item 4, a report on the income and expenses of the alumni was delivered by the treasurer. Agenda item 5, election of officers. The duties of the respective officers up for elections were read by the presiding officer according to Article 8 of the Constitution. The presiding officer for the was Alana Sampson. The presiding officer explained the voting process to members present. Nominees were invited to give a brief bio about themselves and what would make them a good candidate for the position. For the post of treasurer, the nominees were Asha and Stacy Christopher. Stacy won with 13 votes.
Candice, okay, go ahead. We were not hearing you for a minute.
Oh, sorry. No, I was just reading through. For the post of assistant PRO, the nominees were Asha Stewart and Sonia Williams. Sonia Williams withdrew and Asha was voted in unopposed. For the post of assistant secretary, the nominees were Colleen Jeffers, Colleen Jeffers was voted in unopposed. For the post of president, the nominees were Sonia Williams, who declined the nomination, Crystal Shade Hepburn, who declined the nomination, Tommy Cato, who declined the nomination, and Felicia Sylvester was nominated and was voted in unopposed. The vice president's position then became vacant as Felicia Sylvester was elected president. For the nominees for the post of vice president was Maria Williams, who accepted the nomination and was voted in unopposed. Questions were raised. Okay, well, that was the end of the election of officers. Questions were raised about the treasurer's reports, and the president assured members that a detailed report with the alumni's income and expenses for the past year will be emailed. Questions were raised with a question, was raised with regard to the school's relationship with the PTA and getting support for events, to which the vice president stated that it was not a very good relationship, as there's a lot of static with the principal or from the principal when it comes to initiatives, or very little support is given, but there is still hope. Alison Harper from the class of 79 suggested that we look at other out-of-the-box options when it comes to fundraising events, as the general public is searching for something extra to do on public holidays, for example, an Independence Day function or something of the sort. Val Jean Hickson and Maureen Villafano and Arlene Richardson made a cash donation towards the alumni on behalf of the classes of 71 and 72, and are seeking to get more persons actively involved in the alumni. A vote of thanks was done by the president, thanking members for their participation and continued support towards the college and the alumni's initiative. The AGM ended at 6:45 p.m. That's it for me.
Thank you very much, Ms. Marks, for that comprehensive report. I'd like to take this opportunity to remind members that, yes.
Excuse me. I need Candace to go over two things, please. The part about the relationship with the principal.
Can we do that at the end, Jacinta, so we could,
Huh? Why we can't do it now as we have it?
Because we go into the flow of the meeting. So leave it for the session at which we give feedback or after the meeting.
Fine.
Yeah, so I'd like to, y'all please forgive the gas man in the background, okay? Yes, as I was saying, ladies, I'd like to remind you that as you join the meeting, if you have not done so already, please type your name in the chat section of the meeting so that we know that you are here. And if for any reason you are unable to sign in, sorry, I'm being very distracted by the gas truck, eh? You can join on the YouTube channel. So we move along to the president's report. Read by Ms. Felicia Sylvester.
Good day, ladies. Again, I thank everyone for being here. I'm going to be brief today with the report because time is of the essence. President's Report 2020-2021. Introduction. The executive of the St. Francois Girls College alumni has had a quiet yet productive year, despite the constraints placed on us by the continuation of the global pandemic, COVID-19. Following the AGM 2020, the executive adjusted to include President Felicia Sylvester, Assistant Secretary Colleen Jeffers Bailal, Assistant Treasurer Stacey Christopher, and Assistant PRO Asha Stewart, along with Vice President Sonia Ria. Where is it? Okay. After reluctantly accepting the post of president, I set out to formulate a plan to achieve a functional body, knowing